He flew helicopters in the military. He's in the Darden School of Business, and he's 34 to kick off the season as Virginia returns to the sport. D. Williams on the return for Tennessee, as Williams gets a little something extra and a good return to set up Joe Milton and this Tennessee high-flying offense.
So quickly before you're ready, and then they gash it.
21 yards for Wright. Straight to the line. They snap it again, and here he goes again. As Jalen Wright is off to a big start for the ball. Milton has time. Gets it to Sampson. Sampson gets to the stick and gets to the goal line for a Tennessee touchdown. Dylan Sampson. Got a touchdown on 4th down to Sampson, and they did it in under 3 minutes. Pressure. Hollins picks it up, and it's complete inside the 10-yard line to 6'4", 220-pound target Malachi Field. So off the timeout, 3rd and 15. Musket again slicing through. That was James Pearson. You said it. That cheetah package, the speed on the defensive line on 3rd. Milton looking for an option, doesn't find one, so the legs become it, and look at him stride. Crossing midfield. Milton on 3rd and 7. Pressure, and they take him down. Collapsing down on Joe Milton was Sue Ogunloye. 3rd and 13. Again, the pressure gets to him. James Pierce. That is his 2nd of the day.
Pre-game, it feels like grass. It looks good, but it also feels really good.
Jabari Small able to get off left tackle, and Jabari Small with the extra leg drive for a 1st down.
I think this is what Tennessee has to do now to get back in a rhythm offensively, get back to running the football and being physical. We talked about Virginia's defense playing big zone coverages with not that many guys in the box.
Quickly to the outside, as this is McCallum Castles. He is extremely athletic tight end who transferred from.
So there's new faces in a new scheme week 1 against a really good D-line.
2nd and 22 after the penalty. Milton a flick of the wrist downfield again. And this time Keaton is able to secure it. Sampson motors right in. So Dylan Sampson has a 9-yard touchdown catch, and now a 3-yard touchdown run.
Just a nice job with the inside run. This guy was only a true freshman a year ago, and watching him on film, man, he flashed. He's earned more carries than this up.
El Campeón de Mundo, Carlos Alcaraz. Downfield and in stride to Malachi Fields with the catch.
This is helping their offense, getting Malachi Fields back healthy. Last year had an ACL in the spring, missed most of the year except the Pittsburgh game late. And in that game, he was the one guy Pitt couldn't handle. He's got to be a weapon for them on offense.
And now tempo from UVA, and it's working out as Malik Washington secures the catch from Musket. So all of a sudden, the Who's finding their... Look forward to the halftime report as Virginia's going to put Will Bettridge out there to attempt a 30-yard field goal. And Bettridge puts it through to get the Who's on the board for the first time this season.
They just don't get his wedding singer references in the locker room.
Here is Jalen Wright. Jalen Wright patiently finding that hole and then bursting ahead for 12.
This offense scored 55% of their touchdowns last year.
65 seconds remain in this half. Wright again goes ahead for 13 more yards with Small and, of course, his big quarterback, Joe Milton. And with a whole lot of humanity, they go right in.
It looked like they had 325 pounds Javonte Spraggins back there, and they also had Tyree West, the big D tackle, just pushing a 240-pound quarterback as if he needed it.
Tyree West, the defensive lineman, Spraggins, the offensive lineman, and then Joe Milton goes 240.
Man, just no shot. Again, look at the surge, too, and the push on that Tennessee offensive line.
This is 3rd and 10. Musket looking left. Pressure coming after him, and they get to him again. As Tyler Barron comes up with the sack of Tony Muskett, and that is the third sack of the afternoon.
Right, you got to get what you can get. He's done a good job of seeing the crease, putting his foot in it.
As he does here, Jesse. And that crease gets him out to midfield. And Jesse, he said, listen, I'm different. My mindset, my weight, the way I run, he feels he's more physical and yet more elusive.
Yeah, and it's being patient too. It's letting blocks set up. You got a tight end who's going to go get a linebacker. You got to give that play an opportunity to develop.
Milton, look at the time he has to choose an option, and he does so in squirrel white for another first down. And now this is the rhythm we typically see. 2nd and 9, quickly to Squirrel White again, splits defenders. Look at the little squirrel go. Milton pumps. Milton strike inside the 5 and complete to Brew McCoy, the transfer from USC, who was Tennessee's second leading receiver last year. And flag is down.
Just turn around and do it again quickly, or let this 240-pound quarterback keep it.
Milton. He's going to stride right in. Joe Milton with the rushing touchdown. That pace, showing it off with a 10-play, 77-yard drive as Milton gets his second rushing touchdown. John Wright already has 114 yards rushing, and now Jabari Small is getting his chance as he goes ahead. He's inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal Vols.
Well, it's the offensive line. That time, their right guards, Braggins, did a great job.
In the first half, 3rd and 5. Muskett back to pass, steps up in the pocket, and drills it complete to Malachi Fields. Good throw by Tony Muskett to a very big receiver.
He's good enough to help this team compete in the ACC.
2nd and 8. Kobe Pace splitting Tennessee defenders down to the 20-yard line. Jones able to get free inside the 10 and into the end zone. Paris Jones, 6-year player from Alexandria, Virginia.
5'7", 178. They're going to work left. Watch. You'll get 2 guys here in the backfield. 1, 2. Puts his foot in the ground. There's 3 in the end zone. We talked about it, Joe.
Sparks onto punt for UVA. And Williams fields it inside the 20, and Williams with a good return. D. Williams cuts it to the outside. Williams on the go, punter to beat, and he rides him out of bounds.
As soon as he catches it, the gunner's going to miss. And now he uses that speed and crease up the middle. He's so good in the open field. Vol fans will remember he had a 73-yard punt return TD last year against Vanderbilt. You got to be careful punting to this guy. Mike Eckler, special teams coach, thrilled with that. And he's an intense guy. Was a former linebacker for Bill Snyder at K-State. And now a 3rd down and 9. As to the end zone, another score, and it goes to Jacob Warren, the big tight end. Yeah, Virginia couldn't get lined up. They had a guy running out late. It was James Jackson, the linebacker, that was supposed to cover the tight end. Face too easy. See right here, linebacker, he's going out late. He wasn't even looking at Joe Milton. The ball got snapped, and tight end Warren crossed his face.
Jacob Warren, whose dad played for the Vols. First down for UVA. Muskett trying to get free and not able to, as Tyler Barron, who, remember, the medical staff was out to see him moments ago, and now he's dancing, celebrating yet another sack. Sparks punting away, his 8th punt of the afternoon. His leg is going to be tired. D. Williams retreats to the 25. D. Williams with a good return again. Went for 54 earlier and crosses midfield here.
Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, trying to do that here at Tennessee.
And do we have arms up? Yes, into the end zone goes Dylan Sampson. So Sampson now with 4 touchdowns, 3 rushing, 1 receiving.
Man, and only a true sophomore. They're leaving him in there and giving him some more reps and some more run. This is another guy that's going to be in the trenches to survive the schedule.
As Bettridge puts it through. Joe Milton went for 200 yards, 2 touchdowns passing, 2 touchdowns rushing. Dylan Sampson had 4 touchdowns overall.
for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.